This article is really a set of slides to go alongside a presentation about the evidence of a worldwide flood found in the Grand Canyon. The evidence is quite straightforward. The layers of rock are flat, no signs of erosion. Therefore, all those rock layers would be laid down at the same time. Those rock layers extend over continents, therefore they're not local floods. The rock layers contain fossils, therefore can't be the product of gentle, quiet conditions. Fossils only form in flood conditions. And we find that some of the rocks are bent, which means that the rocks break when they are under pressure. If they're dry, they can only bend if they're wet. Therefore, those rocks must have been all wet at the same time. All this leads to the conclusion that the flood is the only cause of the rock layers. And it's a recent flood because we know there's soft tissue in fossils, and soft tissue only lasts thousands of years. It all points to the flood in Noah's time. At the end, I look at the issue of judgment because it dawned upon me as I was at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. There was 5,000 to 10,000 feet of rock layers above me. Those were the product of the flood, which was God's judgment. I could have added another 5,000 to 10,000 feet for the rock layers that we know would have been there, but they were swept away by the receding floodwaters into the oceans. How dreadful must sin be that God judged it in that way? We know that God will judge sin again when Jesus returns, but this time it will be by fire, not by water. The way to escape the judgment to come in the time of Noah was to be in the boat. The way to escape the judgment to come when Jesus returns is to be in Christ. There is an offer today for salvation. That offer is for now. But when Jesus returns, the offer will no longer be available. Now is the time for salvation. And the flood is a picture, a type, as it were, of the judgment to come. Well, thank you for listening.